Okay.
Hit me.
There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP. MVP. Oh.
Good defense, good defense.
Oh, go, grab that. That's the game. That's the game.
On a defensive steal. On a steal. You love this.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the 80s team taking on the 2000s team. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then it's Bird. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Kobe. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the knee.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And Kobe drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Johnson with it. Iverson picks him up. McHale passes to Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
Catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And here's the 2000s team. Bird against LeBron. Kobe, the pass to James. Over Bird. James, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's Iverson. Now here's James. Passes it to Bryant. Fades back. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Bird against LeBron. The pass to Johnson. Jordan, left side. McHale kicks to Johnson. Jordan with the bounce pass. And then Malone with the dunk. Here's Iverson. The dish to O'Neal. Bryant passes to Iverson. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And that ties it up.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Johnson dishes to McHale. Back to Johnson. High post McHale. Jordan up top. Defended by Bryant.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Shaq. James in the post. Bird cover. And James gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The 80s team with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Johnson. McHale looking for an opening. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Stolen by Carter. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Elijah Wan. Pass to Carter. And he drives in and finished off by Carter.
This is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And the 80s team has possession. 4-point game. Here's Jordan. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wade kicks to Iverson. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. And then Wade slams it in.
And even though Dwayne Wade is a little older now, it does not stop him from getting up like that one. Sick jam.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Now Thomas. Nothing on the board. Worthy the pass to Thomas. Outside, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Worthy. Tries again. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
No good on that one. For the 2000s team, McGrady comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Nash in for Allen Iverson. Here is Thomas. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Elijah Wan outside. Some solid D from Nowitzki.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. McGrady outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The 2000s team on top. They're up by
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the 80s team, we've got Bird, Kevin McHale out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Johnson, it's Wilkins, and at the two-guard spot.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They trail by 7. Bird inside. Working on James. Here's Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really, on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
For the 2000s team, Ryan's checked in for McGrady. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Nash. James kicks to Iverson. Back to James. Down low. 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Bryant's shot is good. Kobe's got the lead up to 8 now for the 2000s team. Here's Johnson. A wide open look for Bird. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
James looking around. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Bird. And the 80s team has possession. To the paint. Duncan grabs the rebound. And here's the 2000s team. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. James outside. Lob pass to Duncan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Johnson against Iverson. Duncan with the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
Bird outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For the 2000s team. Now comes in for Shaq, and it's Pierce in for James.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the 2000s team decides to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad.
The 2000s team with the ball. They lead by 4. Iverson against Johnson. Outside, Kobe. Fades. Good work there as it goes. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Malone finds Johnson. Here's McHale. Over Duncan. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McHale's got his second bucket.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot. Almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Johnson against Iverson. Bryant on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Jordan. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Johnson dishes to McHale. That one drops for him. And that's now 6 points for Kevin McHale.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
He lines up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Malone. Here's Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Iverson against Johnson. From the left block, Duncan can't hit. The 80s team with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Iverson passes to Duncan. Over McHale. Duncan kicks to Pierce. Lets it go. Rebounded by McHale.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And here's the 2000s team. Kobe passes to Duncan. Outside Bryant. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Over Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Knocks down the step back Jay. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for the 80s team. Here's Iverson. Bryant looking over the floor. Five on the clock. No good on the shot. Johnson against Iverson. Johnson the pass to Bird. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
With the score,
and that concludes
your
the
2000s team 24, the 80s team 30. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Duncan. Then it's James. Then there's Kobe. And it's Iverson in at the 1. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Johnson, a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
James against Bill. And finished off by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Bryant with the steal. Floats it up for James. The kick out to Bryant. Here's the 3-ball by Bryant.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
This is it to Jordan. Off the run. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul. First,
it's going to be on Kobe Bryant. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
James dishes to O'Neal. Knocked loose. James right side. He can't hit that time. And the 80s team has possession. Three-pointer, Bird. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. It's stolen by McHale. Up top, Bird. Johnson against James. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league. Goes right up with it.
So the 80s team calls timeout. They're first. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Gervin. He kicks it to Irving. Gervin passes to Dantley. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Worthy's got it all tied up now for the 80s team.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Wade passes to LeBron. Clock at 6. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dantley, guarded by Garnett. Here's Gervin. And there it is for him. And the 80s team leads by 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside, James. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend LeBron in the screen and roll because he can fire passes right through the defense and into any gap available.
Shot by Gervin, no good. Gervin with the steal. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Wade dishes to James. Come on, LeBron! Unfair, I tell you!
Plays like that show you the strength of LeBron. Could have been called for a foul, but LeBron still finishes through the contact.
And there's the pass to Dantley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Up again. It's good on the putback. Worthy's got 4 this quarter.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Irving against Wade. He feeds it to Garnett. Kept alive. Wade kicks to LeBron. Back to Wade. A second chance effort. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The 80s team making some changes. Elijah Wan's checked in for Worthy, and Thomas subbed in for Irving. Got that one up quick. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
McGrady against Gervin. Offensive rebound. McGrady outside. For 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's deflected. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGrady. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Gervin.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Thomas, good.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Here's McGrady. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. The 80s team leads by 7. And when we return,
45.
in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the 80s team, Bird is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Elijah Wan. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Bird, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Or the 2000s team. Shaq is checked in for Nowitzki, and it's Pierce in for Vince Carter. Iverson outside. To the inside. No good from Shaq. Here's Jordan. Drives to the hoop. And then Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Iverson passes to O'Neal. Outside, Kobe. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jordan against Bryant. Pulls up on the wing. Kevin McHale pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. Johnson for 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Kobe Bryant.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Foul.
LeBron's checked in for Paul Pierce.
In for your 2000s team, LeBron James.
Iverson against Johnson. Bird looking it over. Over LeBron. And it's Moses Malone with the foul.
Moses Malone.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. James outside. Inside, Duncan. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Great screen setting by Duncan there, and even better dive to the rim, which led to the basket.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what the 80s team coach went over with his guys. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's the 2000s team. Here's Cole.
How fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And the 80s team has possession. Leading by 5. Johnson kicks to McHale. And that one is good. 8 points for Kevin McHale.
Magic Johnson.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Iverson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Moses Malone.
Moses Malone.
Irving's checked in for Larry Bird. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 80s team.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Some solid defense by Malone. Johnson goes in. Can't connect from short range. The 2000s team with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The 80s team with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Down low. And that one is off. Good D by LeBron. Duncan, the pass to James. Duncan dishes to LeBron. Left side, Bryant. Duncan kicks to Kobe. A 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Kobe's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. They're up by 2. We've got 1:23 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 2000s team.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
LeBron against Irving. Irving against LeBron. Goes back up. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Malone. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Bryant. It falls!
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. And it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And so it's the 2000s team with the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that